Alright everyone, we're getting back into Fire Emblem. We just defeated that bandit. That was slightly concerning.
His form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power.
Well, I don't think they really
Still,
hid it.
That power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection. I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened.
Gilbert's report is, ran into a knight,
that you keep
died.
what transpired at the tower to yourself. People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster. All regions of Fodland would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs. Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sure thing, buddy.
This transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess. Punishment for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified.
You okay, Lady Ra?
Of course. That is why we rushed to recover it. Sadly, we did not arrive in time. The church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would.
Yes, let me go
You
and give
have
this
my
straight
gratitude.
back.
I can see that I was right to trust you with this. Please report back. I will tell you of your new mission for the coming moon at that time.
Alright, so I'm going to assume that we can't wield that.
I assume the Archbishop was pleased with your performance. Did you return the Lance of Ruin?
Ah. I mean, I haven't returned it yet, unless this is like me choosing whether to. I did not.
There's no need to lie, Professor.
Oh.
No one could have expected you to disobey the Archbishop. I keep thinking about what Gilbert told us. Yes, Miklon was discarded by his family because he was born without a crest. Eventually, he became a masterful thief and gathered enough ruffians to capture a fortress. Right or wrong, he was a gifted leader. He could have been a great asset to Fodlan. What a waste! It's true that a crest can increase your magical abilities and allow you to wield the full might of a hero's relic. But one cannot measure a leader's worth based solely on whether or not they bear a crest. There are plenty of talented people in this world without one.
I agree.
People believe crests are blessings from the goddess, that they're necessary to maintain order in Fodlan. But the people are wrong. Crests are to blame for this brutal, irrational world we live in. Their power is granted only to a select few, whom we elevate and allow to rule the world. Have you ever wondered if the only way to create a truly free world is to dispense with the goddess and the crests? Do that, and people will have no choice but to rise and fall by their own merits.
A little bit of an ironic
Mediator
take for a emperor to
Question
be.
whether you revealed too much to the professor.
Perhaps I did.
It is true that our teacher possesses a rare talent. Even I cannot deny it. The ability to wield the sword of the Creator is concerning.
I've already explained this to you. My power alone is insufficient. That's why I'm borrowing power from those people. If our teacher can wield it in my stead, I believe that would be for the best.
It's a risk. A dangerous one. You leave me no choice but to take matters into my own hands. Please excuse me.
What?
I can't hide from the truth. I can't do all that I must on my own. If all I can rely on is my own ambition, my path won't be easy. Is it so risky to reach out my hand? Father, I I swear I will not stop until I succeed. My regret, my grief, my whole life. I've thrown it all away. Into the dark.
Hubert's just gone off to bully more people. I've got to take it into my own hands. It's bullying time.
Professor, you have done well to complete such a difficult task. You have shown exceptional skill in leading your students. I am forever grateful for the safe return of the hero's relic. Just as I expected, you have mastered the sword of the Creator. Now then, I shall tell you about your mission for the coming month.
Archbishop!
Seteth, what troubles you?
Flayn is missing. I cannot find her anywhere. Professor, have you seen Flayn recently?
Yeah, we had a nice tea party, actually.
I have searched everywhere. Where could she be? She may be in danger. Oh no, 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 what am I to do?
Calm yourself, Seteth. Professor, we shall continue our discussion another time.
Alright. That was a relatively quick save. Yes.
Part 1. White Clouds. Horsebow Moon. Rumors of a Reaper.
Gonna be the Death Knight.
As cold air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horsebows and empty sacks ready to be filled with game.
Now, someone told me... Oh my god, if I press B, it does jump. They weren't lying. Alright. Wow, we have so much money. I feel like I should be spending more money, but I don't really know. Uh-oh, Hubert's gonna come to bully us.
As I believe you are already aware, Seteth's younger sister Flayn has gone missing.
Yeah, it was like 6 days ago.
At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garreg Mach.
Flayn is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but...
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night. The knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
The people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight is coming to claim their souls with his blade. There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Seteth, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself.
Yeah, you
I
begetter.
think of your sister as family as well. You know that.
Why is there a dot
You
dot dot
have
before
my
sister?
support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul, to recovering her. Professor, your mission for this month is to help find Flayn. The knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
Flayn has gone missing? Most unsettling.
It doesn't seem likely that she's simply gotten lost. I'll help in any way that I can.
So, our mission this month is to find her? Well then, let us hurry and locate her before anyone else.
I hope Flayn is okay. What would happen if... Just what would we do if... You can't think like that, Byrne. Seteth would have a heart attack if he heard you.
I've heard that she has a crest, but I suppose for this moment that is irrelevant.
We'll start by gathering information. Someone must have seen Flayn recently.
Right. If we work together, I'm certain we'll find her.
Alright, well, They seem pretty certain. So I'm gonna guess that Flayn I'm gonna guess it's like Rhea and Seteth's illegitimate child, judging by the dot dot dot. Because she does have the same color hair. Yeah, which sorry.
You have my thanks for giving me your spare time.
That's quite alright. Tea party minigame, let's go.
I have gratitude. Delicious.
Yeah, what's Petra gonna like talking about?
Yes.
Fish and the sea, hell yeah.
I have regret.
Uh-oh. She has regret, oh no.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I am not in
Uh-oh.
agreement. I have regret.
Do I not get to do the last one? Oh no, I don't get to do the last one.
I will be waiting happily for you to be inviting me again.
Uh-oh. We goofed. Okay, she still liked it. Oh well. Yeah, none of the options really seemed that obvious. I don't know. Maybe it was just food. Maybe just talk about food. Everybody likes food, right? Okay, we have to explore. Oh, there's an axe tournament. We can just smash that with Edelgard. Didn't Petra hit 10? Bernie hit 10 as well. Okay, so she can actually officially become an archer. She gets a big dex bonus. Alright, nice. We'll have to buy another intermediate seal, I think. Alright. Stat bonus.
I passed.
Okay, so she's an intermediate now. Yeah, Petra's also 11. Okay, we need to buy another seal. One sec. Should we just sell the Sword of the Creator? It's probably worth a bit. Anything else we want here? Don't you like new battalions? We should probably have everybody with a battalion, right? I'm sure there must be one good for archers. Let's look at the stats. +5 to hit. That seems pretty good. And she can boost movement. That actually seems really good. Maybe the holy monks are quite good for her. Oh, there's more though. That's extra physical attack. Empire archers. Why can't I hire them? Oh, she needs extra authority. Okay. Well, I might just give the extra hit chance and protection to her. It's probably quite useful. Okay, yeah, let's put the,
Great to meet you.
Okay, cool. Anybody else really need one? That's a heal. I mean, they're all giving extra hit, right? So we might as well get them.
You can rely on us.
Alright. Linhardt can have the healing, of course.
Leave it all to us.
I don't think we want to leave it all to you. That sounds like a terrible idea. Petra has her mercenaries. Okay, we're good. Let's make sure they're topped up. Is there anybody like lagging behind in weapons? Nah, steel. Oh yeah, Casper. Oh, we can swap a steel axe onto Casper actually. Is there any new weapons though? I don't think there is. Alright, we're good. Maybe we should pick up a mace just because it does armor piercing, doesn't it? We'll see if we need it later. Why can't she be an armored knight? Oh, she needs an axe to... Ah. Should we have had Petra using an axe? Because we want her to be an armored knight. Yeah, I think I definitely should have. Whoops. Okay, we'll have to do some missions with Petra using an axe. Good thing that we have a big old axe tournament to get a Steel Axe Plus. I mean, oh, hey Sothis.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone
Why
astray
does
has
Flayn
caused
look
all
like
this.
Sothis as well?
We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find out where she's gone. Now ask around to see what information you can find. Come now, no time to waste.
Alright. Jeez. Maintaining your training. Alright. We're obviously immediately running the wrong way. But that's fine.
Hey there.
You know what we've got to check first.
Let's see.
Let's see. Alright.
Maybe.
Is it just the... Oh. Someone with an outdated design. Someone who's not up on trends. Bit of an insulting gift to give. Hey, I thought this was yours because you're not very fashionable. I wonder if there's anywhere else we can buy bait. It really seems like we should be able to.
Professor.
Oh wait, hang on. We can get our crops first. I think we have some gifts in here, actually. Oops. Hey. Alright. Oh, so close. Nearly finally a C-grade professor.
Hi there.
That is my ceiling. That's my skill ceiling right there. Solid C-grade. Alright, let's get it done. What? Oh, we have to talk to this dude. We probably should have waited for a larger fish, but you know. Albanian herring. Of course, leveling up the only way I know how. Master classes have been unlocked. Once you reach Professor level C, you can assign an adjutant to follow a unit into battle. What? Depending on class, adjutants can provide one of 3 types of aid. Follow-up occasionally adds an extra attack. Guard defends against and reduces damage from follow-up attacks. Or heal, occasionally heal. That is crazy good. Adjutants are more effective at higher support levels. They get experience in battle, but do not lose weapon durability and do not die. Oh, shit. That is so good. Wait, so how do we do that? 5 different abilities that I can... Oh, no, I don't. Okay. I don't think I could, we probably do it on a different screen, I'm guessing. Oh, she has authority, too. Let me read what these do. Ah. We probably want her authority ability on instead, right? Yeah, we'll have to get her an axe as well. Okay, let's do a couple activities, and then we'll go do the tournament as well.
Professor.
Professor. Well, everyone's a bit stressed out today, aren't they? Well, we want to recruit Mercedes, so we'll keep going with her. Yeah, I'll do Dex. Why not?
I enjoy baking sweets.
We know.
I see. cookie. Wow.
Wow. Alright. Mercedes bloody loves cooking. Well, lots of people like this one. I kind of want to recruit Catherine, I don't know. You think we can get her? Well, Petra doesn't like it. Surely she'd like hunted food, though. Where's Mercedes? There she is. Even if it just gives a bit, we want to get her to B so we can recruit her.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste. I know. Let's have tea together after our meal.
Oh, cool, blimey. She's gagging for a bit of tea.
Hey.
Alright. Alright, let me go do the tournament, I guess? Yeah, tournament, I think. So, because it's Axe, we can just put in Edelgard and absolutely smash it. Yeah, we should be fine. Ah, yes. Fighter. My favorite character.
Failure is not an option.
The training axe looks ridiculous. Oh, the dodge.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Don't even need to heal.
Well, how was that?
We might as well use a heal now, I guess. We have one more, so there's no reason to not heal on the last two fights if we have them. Ooh.
Well, how was that?
Alright, let's get him.
Now you know your limits.
Alright, well, there's a upgraded axe. We'll put that on Edelgard, give the steel axe to Petra. Alright. What's Catherine doing here? What up, Catherine?
Did you hear about Flayn? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know.
Maybe she...
Not mine.
She's got the real one. I don't know. Don't think we have anything too obviously for Catherine. We'll just quickly sort out some items before we forget. What axes do we have? Oh, we just have an additional steel axe as well. That always works. Alright, what support cutscenes do? Oh man, we have so many. I don't think I have any new ones with me. No, I don't. Hildgard's got a couple. Ferdinand's got a million. Oh man, there's so many. Oh, we got to see Petra and Hubert.
Petra? Industrious as ever, I see.
Hello, Hubert. Yes, I am trying to be industrious. I must be working hard to improve my position. Right now, it is not a good one.
Even accounting for that, your efforts are
Oh,
impressive.
Hubert likes Petra.
Wish a little of you would rub off on certain people here. One troublesome slouch. in particular.
Linhard.
Rub? I will not be rubbing on anyone.
Not literally. I never would have imagined you would adjust so well to life in Fodlan. When I first met you, you couldn't understand a single word of the language. You had the look of a cornered animal. So much so, I thought you'd grown up in the wild.
I had more youth then, and the experience was terrifying. My grandfather ordered me to go to Fodlan with suddenness. I was stolen to a strange land filled with strange people. The treatment I was receiving was like I was a strange beast.
It is unfortunate, but while you were called our guest, you were actually a hostage. You were meant to be insurance that Brigid would not restore its alliance with Dagda and attack us. The Empire required leverage, and after all, you are the Princess of Brigid.
It gave me sadness to leave my home, but I am not unhappy that I came to the Empire. I have learned much understanding from the outside world. My experience has made me become who I am, and meeting you and Lady Edelgard has had great value for me.
I admire your spirit in the face of adversity. You set a strong example
Hubert's
to
actually being
follow.
nice.
And there is much more adversity to come.
Well, that was unexpected. I feel like we need to see him bully someone now just to, like, you know, right the wrongs in the world. No, it doesn't have any others. Let's watch someone have a panic attack instead.
La 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 la. Such lovely weather for painting.
Bernadetta?
Who are you? Where did you
Who
come
are
from?
you?
It's just me, Linhard. What are you doing?
Painting! Just painting. Not important. Am I in your way? I'm in your way. I'll just go. I'm going.
No need for all that. I just came out here to read. I'll stay quiet and still so as not to bother you. How's that? If you want to go, that's fine too.
No. I'll stay.
Good talk, guys. Team building, let's go.
Say, aren't you usually holed up inside?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for coming here. I'm sorry for bothering you. You're mad, aren't you? You look really mad. I'll just pack up. I'll be gone before you know it.
Mad? At you? Never. I rather admire you, in fact.
Alright.
I fantasize about shutting myself in my room and never going outside again. It sounds like paradise. However, I wouldn't be able to perform my research. That, Bernadetta, is a problem.
What? You admire me? Nuh-uh. No way. I know a trick when I see one. What are you plotting? So you want to copy me, is that it? And what's a copy do with the original? Replace it! Well, I've got you figured out. I won't just sit back and take it. I'll bite you!
What? That's not This is too much hassle. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry! Please don't kill me!
Good lord. That is our only archer that we're relying on. Who else we got? The problem is the support things buff it, so we gotta go through them. I mean, they're great, but I just worry about showing you guys 15 in a row.
Yes? Are you wanting something?
I was observing your spear work, and I wonder if you don't think your transitions are sloppy. The way you move your arm before a strong thrust hinders your movement and slows your spear on its way back. It leaves a rather large opening.
Which arm? My left or right?
I think the right... No, actually it's both. It's something about the way you move your elbows.
I am not understanding. Can you show me, please?
Demonstrate? No, I'd hate to get sweat all over my book.
He's a backseat
But I
spearer.
must correct this. Please. Or are you unable to do, and you can only teach?
I am more of a theorist than a practitioner. I advise and you implement. Very simple.
Then, please advise again.
It's all quite simple. Sometimes you make a big stab downwards, right? Before that, you lift up. At that point, you sort of let the tension go and stop. It ruins the momentum of the stab.
How can I be lifting up with no unnecessary moving?
It's the arm movement that's extraneous. Calculate the locus of the spear and the elasticity of the muscles.
Locus? Elasticity? Can you not just be showing me? Please. If you are showing me, I will learn it with quickness.
I won't waste your time with such demonstrations. You're a smart one, Petra. You'll sort it out. Besides, I need to go now. I have a prior appointment to keep.
What a
Reinhardt
backseater.
only likes talking. It is on myself to prevail.
Exactly. Alright. Who else can we harass with Linhardt? We're going through them.
You're looking pretty tired,
It's a sitcom
Linhardt.
episode.
I
Let's
think
go.
You could use a little more of the fighting spirit.
I believe you have enough fighting spirit for the both of us.
Enough? There's no such thing. You need as much as you can get if you're gonna train.
I'd rather pace myself. You're becoming too much like your father. I still recall with startling clarity the time he forced me to do some training.
Ha! I remember your father wasn't too happy about that. Our fathers actually got into a fight over it.
They hate one another so much. I simply cannot fathom what's wrong with the two of them.
I wish they'd just have it out already. One big fight to settle things. My father would win, obviously, but it would still be fun to watch.
That would be rather cruel. I don't think anyone in Fodlan could beat up your father.
I
My
could.
father does have the height advantage, though.
Height advantage?
My dad's
that-
taller than your dad. Oh
When
my
two
goodness.
opponents are of similar strength, the one with the height advantage wins. It's pure math.
Whoever forces the other to submit wins. That's how fighting works. It has nothing to do with height.
Brute strength alone doesn't decide a fight. And taller people have longer limbs, too. Longer limbs equates to a longer reach. Taller people can hit you from farther away. Oh, and they have more leg strength. There's also that... Well, I'm bored explaining this. I think you get my point.
No, I don't get it. Now you're talking about limb length and reach? None of that matters when you're up close.
He's
and
actually
crawling.
just backseating
You know,
people.
I'm going to agree with you just so I don't have to keep talking.
If you've got something else to say, then come out and say it. Actually, no, forget this. I'll prove it to you myself. Some of those new knights look pretty tall. I'll fight one just for you.
And off he goes.
They're all so strong I couldn't land a single blow.
So it's as I said then, isn't it? The tallest fighter has the advantage. And my father could beat yours in a fight.
You know, I don't believe him.
Just look at this place. It's so beautiful, I believe I should take a nap and enjoy it properly.
Linhardt, lost in thought, I see. Unacceptable. Are you not aware that a noble's duty is to be
Ferdinand
ever
is a bit
vigilant?
much, isn't he?
Rest increases alertness. Is there something I can do for you, Ferdinand?
Well, I was just passing by, and I thought I could give you a little advice. You always seem to be napping. Why not spend your free time doing something productive?
Easier said than done, Ferdinand. I'm afraid I suffer from a constitution that tires easily.
Some training will remedy that. Let us work on that today. I will train you myself. Arise, Linhardt. The righteous path of the noble lies before you.
You're always giving it your all, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Is there something wrong with that?
Of course not. In fact, I rather enjoy your demeanor. You go all out even when others wish you wouldn't. You work hard, inspire the admiration of others, and your dignity as a noble is beyond reproach.
I consider it my mission to serve as a guide and a model for other members of the nobility.
As capable as you are striking. Next to you, I am a mere infant.
Oh, you are far too kind. Although I do work hard each day to achieve all of which you speak.
You've mastered all the important noble skills. You drink tea, talk about how great you are, ride horses.
Indeed. I went for a ride earlier today.
Is that so? You'll have to tell me about it sometime when I'm not walking away.
Where are you going?
I must get some sleep, being the infant that I am. Farewell for now, Ferdinand. Oh, noble among nobles.
Noble among nobles? Seems a bit much. Did he say get some sleep? Hey, wait!
Ferdinand is a bit... yeah. I will not mourn his loss. Speaking of Ferdinand.
Another fine day, alone in my room, and plenty of books to read.
Bernadetta, I have something to discuss with you.
What? I didn't do anything.
No need to be defensive. I am not angry.
Oh, you definitely are. I can tell. Just get it over with. What did I do?
You did not do anything wrong. Please, listen. Look, just breathe, will you?
Can't breathe. Too scared.
I see that you are struggling. Please calm down.
Easy for you to say.
I just wanted to discuss how you are always hiding in your room. It seems like something must be troubling you, for you to shut yourself away like that. If something is the matter, maybe I can help. But you need to tell me what it is first.
No thanks. I'm fine. See, I'm breathing out. You fixed me. Can I go?
Do you not realize that life is passing you by? Have you no desire to venture beyond this reclusive lifestyle? There is a whole world waiting for you out there. The social life of a noble is actually rather...
Just stop it. I'm not interested.
Bernadetta, this is unhealthy behavior. I beg you to take my hand, otherwise I will have to pick you up and carry you, and neither of us will...
What if I actually like being alone? Is that so hard to imagine?
Everybody just hates
It's
him,
none
I love
of your
it.
business. Get lost.
Ah!
Oh no.
Ouch! I sprained my wrist.
Oh, no. Now you've done it, Bernie. Now, you're his eternal rival.
I do not wish to hurt you. Actually,
No! I'm done for! You'll be the death of me for sure!
maybe I should just come back later.
Alright, well, Bernie just decked Ferdinand, so certainly wins some points in my eyes. We don't have too many more to do. How many more is there? These guys, not too many. We'll be good. We gotta get through them, let's go.
You came at just the
It's
right
Ferdinand
time.
Is that so?
Yes, I have a story for you. It's about a pair of nobles living about 100 years after the founding of the Adrestian Empire. One was Derek von Eyre. People called him the Warrior Prime Minister. He bravely led soldiers into battle and mowed down his enemies.
Mowed down? Did he have a machine gun?
Was the emperor of the time. She wagered the throne in a duel against Derek and won. Why don't we do what our ancestors did and have a little duel ourselves? That's what you were going to say. But the answer is no.
You interrupted me! The Warrior Prime Minister used a dramatic line to propose the duel, and you did not allow me to say it!
My apologies, Ferdinand.
Well, at any rate, you were correct in surmising that I was about to challenge you. But you were rather blunt in your refusal.
Ferdinand, control yourself. When will you tire of challenging me in pointless competitions?
I can quit now if you insist on it. I will not challenge you again.
You expect me to believe that?
Why do you look so surprised? Of course it is not a valid duel unless both parties are willing. Now that you have refused outright, I must come up with some other way of getting that which I seek.
I'm afraid to ask what you could possibly mean by that.
Only that I will find some other way of showing everyone that I am superior to you. I will write a handbill listing your accomplishments, alongside my own more impressive accomplishments. Copyists will produce thousands of these pamphlets and distribute them far and wide. Then everyone will know about my...
This has to stop. Perhaps I should have ended things with a duel after all.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she'd smash him, so you know. I'm up for a duel. Let's kill Ferdinand.
Training again. You're certainly working hard, Caspar.
Oh, maybe the training item is for Casper.
Oh, Edelgard. You scared me. You should have said something.
I did, but no matter. What has you training with such intensity? It's never good to neglect one's training, but overdoing it is ill-advised as well. You could already give any student here a battle they wouldn't soon forget.
You think so? Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I can't really stop training, though. I gotta get better if I expect to get anywhere in this world.
If memory serves, you're the second son of House Bergleys, right?
That's right. My older brother is the heir, and there are already too many mouths to feed in our family, so I can't count on any support. I pretty much have to make it on my own, you know?
I understand. It's difficult being born a noble.
So difficult.
Those who inherit everything
God, I hate
also
being
inherit
rich.
great burdens. But the same can be said of those who inherit nothing.
What are you talking about? I don't have any troubles. Who cares if I don't inherit anything? It just means I get to cut a path to my own future. You know what your problem is, Edelgard? You always have to make everything about you.
Are you picking a fight, Caspar?
Hey, now come on. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. Always happy to fight, though, if that's what you want.
I have no desire to bicker with you.
Most of the sea
Good
level
luck with your
supports is
training.
just people
Goodbye.
arguing.
What was that about? I'll never understand her.
Oh yes, look at that bonding. Okay, this should be the last two, I believe.
That settles that. And don't even think about brawling around here again.
Impressive, Caspar. Well done.
Hey, Ferdinand, did you see that fight?
I saw it from start to finish. Both parties were at fault, disturbing the peace. Then you stepped in and corrected their behavior. You are setting a good example. I am proud to call you my fellow noble.
Your fellow noble? I wasn't even thinking about nobility. That had nothing to do with it.
Excuse me, nothing? Resolving conflicts among common folk is a duty of the nobles. Is that not what you were doing?
I guess so. But it was more like instinct or something. I saw people acting out of line and I had to step in.
Ah, you were acting on impulse. You might be better served following moral convictions rather than instincts. Take me, for example. I always bear in mind that I am a noble and behave accordingly. The fortunate must help the unfortunate. That is my guiding principle.
I never have any idea what you're talking about. If someone's in trouble, you gotta help them out. Simple as that.
A difference of opinion, you might say. Very well then. Believe what you will. I will not expend energy trying to change your mind.
Maybe all of this noble stuff just isn't for me. Hey, don't walk away when I'm talking to you.
That is some strong team bonding. Okay, then we'll have Casper and Dorothea to do, I guess, and then that should be it.
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
Ferdy, I must say you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Flattery? No, I was not... There you go with that attitude again. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone? Do you hate me, Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
I underestimated you. I assumed your noble upbringing had dulled your perception. But you got it right on your first try. I hate you.
Huh, I was right. Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot noble to sort out.
Oh, it's because
Very
she's a
well.
commoner and he's
I cannot
super
walk away
arrogant
from the
about being a
challenge.
noble.
I have no choice but to chance a guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue? I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be enough of a clue. So long, Ferdy.
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
He's got a little prick. Alright. One more, I believe. Should be Casper and Dorothea. Then we're at full seas. Kind of, nearly.
Oh, Caspar, just who I was hoping to see. I have a tiny little request if you have time to help me.
I'm always happy to help. What can I do for you?
That is exactly what I was hoping to hear. Would you mind coming along to my room?
Your room? Okay. This isn't what I had in mind.
Come on, a big, strong guy like you. This is easy. Lift up the cabinet, please. I need to dust behind it.
I'm coming round to Dorothea.
Why do you care so much about keeping this place clean? It's just a dorm room.
Were you raised in a stable? Leaving this place a mess wouldn't be fair to the next person who uses it. In fact, I think once we're done with this room, we should clean up your room as well.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have some actual training to do.
Oh, come to think of it, I have a date myself. The fella I'm seeing has quite a charming face, rich family, and I assume a tolerable personality.
Don't you get tired of spending time with all these guys who have tolerable personalities?
Oh, it gets tedious at times. You must listen to them talk, for one thing. But it's important for my future.
That's how I see my training. I guess it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't know if that's a comparison you really want to make.
Why not? Seems about right to me. Sure, I'm a noble, but I'm also a second son. I don't have anything coming to me. Why do you think I'm always training so much? I need to prove myself on the battlefield if I plan on making it anywhere in this world. I know you don't have noble status or wealth, so you're putting in the effort to marry well, right? See? Pretty much the same thing.
I suppose. It would be nice if everyone saw it that way. Well then, Caspar, I need to get ready for my date. Shall we both agree to work hard for our futures?
Absolutely. I just hope our efforts are worth it.
Well, one that actually wasn't two people telling that they hate each other. Okay, we're done. We did the supports. We did it. We made it. Well done, everyone. Now, they're pretty good. I do like them, but hopefully you guys didn't mind a bunch in a row. But for now, we do have some Flayn to find, I believe. Let's go do the cathedral activities first. Alright. 3 notes. Uh-oh, they didn't like it. How's Dorothea? Oh, Edelgard just cares about sweets, apparently. Alright. Is Mercedes there? Why is my Steam making noise? Go away. Alright. Get Petra. Gonna get those motivations maxed out because we need to level the axe on Petra.
I'll keep my voice down. Learning these things gives me great difficulty.
Alright. There's a quest up here, actually, isn't there? From Marianne.
Dear Goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flayn. Please protect her. May I ask a favor?
Okay. 5 medicinal herbs that will help a horse have a safe delivery. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the greenhouse for this one. I might go grab that other quest quickly. See what it is. I can't remember what it is from the board. Alright. Oops. Still can't pet the dog.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Deliver a letter. There's no address. Okay. Admiring love letter, oh my. I'm gonna assume these are from another house.
Let's see. I can't believe Flayn just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.
Well, here's a gift. Have fun.
Thanks, Professor.
Didn't I, oh, I have to go back and hand it in. Good old fetch quests. Yeah, they said thanks, Professor, so...
Impressive. Nice work.
Alright. We're back down to the greenhouse. Actually, we can just TP there. So we've got to get the herbs, give them to the horse, and then we can start the Flayn quest. So the stables are over here, right? Oh, we're just taking them back to the cathedral? Okay. Alright.
I didn't mean to trouble you.
Some more riding boots. Any loot? There's always like random items spawning. I need to keep more of an eye out for them. Any loot? Bruh, give me the free items. Nope, alright.
We must begin our search for Flayn, Professor. If she ran off of her own free will, that's her business. But that may not be the case. For her sake, I suggest we assume that she was abducted and begin an investigation. Who benefits from kidnapping her? Let's gather all the information we can on anyone who's been acting strangely.
Doesn't everybody act strangely in this game?
I have a favor to ask.
Alright.
We must, if she...
Give her any gift.
Let's gather...
You like? Oh, horseback riding. She's rich.
I appreciate it.
There we go. Alright, oh man, there's so many places to go. Alright, yo, where my Flayn at? Okay.
I hope Flayn isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Alois hanging out by the pond not too long ago.
I don't think
He was always
Alois...
getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flayn, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
I don't think Alois would, kidnap someone. Seems like quite a nice guy.
You're looking for Flayn's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yuritsa.
Yeah, Yuritsa's a bit
There's
weird.
Something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least. At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
Okay.
I was thinking...
Go check Alois first.
Hey there.
Professor? Did you want to talk?
Why do you look so nervous?
Me? Abduct Flayn? You can't really believe I did that. Well, this may sound silly, but I was too scared to even look. I couldn't bear the thought of finding her in its depths.
Yeah, I don't think Alois would do it. He's a nice guy.
Professor?
To think that Flayn would disappear like this. Sedith must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
Gilbert, though, really? Gilbert's our suicidal night boy. Surely, oh wait, Casper.
I don't know if that's it.
Shut up, Casper. Alright, you want
Yeah,
this?
that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
Alright, well. Apparently he likes his replica swords. Have fun.
Hello.
Okay. Let's just do the rounds.
What?
Flayn? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flayn.
Yuritsa's the one who seems a bit shady to me. Hard time cleaning. Huh.
Young Flayn's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool.
Oh,
That's who.
got him, Hanneman.
Alas, Sedith would never allow that. However, while Flayn's major
Sedith
crest
is
of
hiding
Settlin
something
is
about
rare,
Flayn.
there are others who possess it.
Like Sedith, like the whole ... sister thing, and the fact that Sedith doesn't allow anyone to get near her means that Sedith's hiding something about Flayn. Where are we going? Academy. Wait. See, there's so many items here now. Whoa. Spotless bandage. Huh. Linhart, maybe? Encyclopedia of Sweets.
Where could Flayn have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flayn. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
Let's see.
Maybe who loves sweets? Edelgard was asking about them in a note.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance. Do you know, Professor? Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
Oh.
Flayn was child-napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye. Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of warriors of Bridget. Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
But she's probably just from Bridget. Yeah, this is Yuritsa. Let's go find Yuritsa. I swear it's gonna be him.
Did you hear about Flayn? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know. What? Yuritsa? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today. What would make you suspect him?
He's creepy and he wears a mask.
I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
She's like, oh yeah, that mask is pretty weird actually, you're right. How do we get the... Oh god, the... Oh, that'll do, why not? Yeah, Yuritsa seems a little bit suspect to me. It's not gonna be Alois, he's a good boy. Hanneman's a good guy. I didn't think it's Shamir. She's probably just from Bridget.
Hi.
A moment, please. What is it? Is something the matter? I see.
Could be the creepy old priest.
Flayn has gone missing. I will do what I can to support the search. It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons? I was away from the monastery for a few years, but do not forget, I have spent more than 4 decades in total working here at Garrick Mach Monastery. Yet it was not until recently that I learned that Seteth has a sister. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
Alright. So Shamir's in the marketplace.
Oh? What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about Flayn? You find me suspicious.
Huh.
True. Your point being? I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seiros, but that hardly links me to Flayn's disappearance.
Wait, we can recruit Shamir? That's pretty cool.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You like watering cans? I don't think we have that would...
It's not mine. It's not mine.
I'm worried that there's like going to be a downside to trying to give it to, trying to give like too many things to someone. Alright.
Hey!
So Yuritsa seems like he's definitely a suspect numero uno. Alright, let's
Really?
Oh, yep. Oh, that'll be Linhart's. Linhart's always going on about research. I think we've got 2 things for him now,
Because
actually.
of Flayn's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Seteth's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something.
Oh.
A mask of some sort. I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
Well, that's gonna be, not great. Alright.
Professor, I knew I could count on you. Manuela ran off with Yuritsa's mask? We'll have to speak with both of them. But where could Manuela be? Yuritsa is likely at the training grounds, or in his quarters on the eastern side of the Knight's
Is
Hall.
Yuritsa our, Death Knight boy? Could be. Alright. Let us see. Oh. Young noble who owns territory. Yeah, we've done all of our activities. I guess we might have a little bit of an old scuffle on our hands.
you.
Bit of a kerfuffle, eh? Look at all these gifts going to Shamir.